Hey everybody, it's Amare time. It's Wednesday, the day of the week that we all do one thing to put love to work. And every Wednesday I write Amare Wave Wednesday to inspire people to do that. And this week's Amare Wave Wednesday is about taking time to be creative and solve problems better and innovate more, how to be more effective at that. And one of the key practices is making time and space for that. But to do that means you value it and your organization values it. As a leader, maybe you set that example and you say, like George Shultz, the former Secretary of State under Ronald Reagan did, he took an hour every week where he'd close the door, put any distractions away and say, don't interrupt me unless it's the president or my wife. Those were his two exceptions. And you might have an exception or two as well. The idea, though, is to take some protected time to think big, deal with the big issues in your organization, the big opportunities. We get so inundated with minutia. We get interrupted by texts and emails and a variety of things that keep calling us. And we keep so busy, and that's usually honored in a company. Head down, keeping busy, doing the work. And we have to do the work, of course. But we can't only be in the doing mode. We need to be. We're called human beings for a reason. So do you let yourself be? And you can ask yourself some questions. I list 5 in this week's issue that get at judgments and biases that might underlie whether you take time for creative problem solving, to set everything else aside and really devote yourself to open up and see what comes in. So, do you have judgments about doing that? Like, it's a waste of time, it's a sign of weakness, that kind of thing? It's unproductive. There's not a box you can check that say, I accomplished X, Y, Z. In fact, there is. It's taking that creative time. It's devoting yourself to solving the bigger problems that can really move your organization forward, that can inspire people and make significant change and progress. So there is a lot of reason to do it and evidence that it works. But again, we get so busy. A friend of mine says we're always so busy working in the company, doing the work, that we forget to work on the company and step back and deal with the bigger issues. So, one question, do you hide behind being busy? A lot of people do. And again, it's recognized, you can get away with it. But remember, no one ever dies with an empty in basket. It's just how it is. So consider if you have, again, these judgments or biases that may impair your willingness to take a few minutes a day, a half hour a week, whatever it is, where you devote to the big picture stuff. So that's my encouragement this week. Take some unstructured time, clear the space, get rid of distractions, and you just have a blank piece of paper and a pen, and you just write what comes to mind. Or maybe you have flip chart pages on the wall and markers, or you have paint and paper, whatever it is. Walking in the sand, creating a dance, anything that moves your energy and uplifts you. That's Amare energy. It uplifts you, helps you connect with something greater than yourself. So the 3 particular tips are: let your mind wander. Let your mind wander in that time. And do the 20-20-20 technique, where every 20 minutes, and you set a timer for this, every 20 minutes you take 20 seconds and you look 20 feet away. So right now I'm looking at a huge evergreen tree in my yard, beautiful. And I'm tempted to come back sooner, but if I keep it to 20 seconds, the break does something, and we all need those breaks. We really do. So let your mind wander, 20-20-20, and meditate, even for a minute, and call it whatever you want. But to get started, take literally 60 seconds. You got 60 seconds, right? We all do. So breathe in and breathe out 8 times, and as you do, just notice your breath. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. Even that little bit will help make space for solving problems, creativity, and better innovation. Have a great week.